This video will cover how to create fields and field borders by importing shapefiles into FieldX Office.
If I click on Layer Edit Tools, under the Field Maps tab, this is where all the tools that you need to add borders to the system are going to be found. So the first thing we'll do is import a border. I'll click right here, Import Borders from File. And there are two file types that you can use. You can use a shapefile or a KML file. I have a shapefile on my computer that I'm going to use, so I'll click Shape Import. Okay. And a wizard opens up that allows you to go ahead and find the file on your computer and make sure that it is matching up to the appropriate columns here. Okay, right here is my shapefile. So I would select that. If I have multiple shapefiles, I can select all of them at once. In this case, I just have one shapefile, and that shapefile has multiple fields in it. So I'll click Next. You confirm if it's lat long or northing easting data in that shapefile as far as the geographic information. This is lat long because it's between 180 and negative 180. I'll hit Next. And this is where you can see which polygons are in the particular shapefile. So each line is a feature. And then what you would do is match up the properties that are in that shapefile to the appropriate columns in FieldX. So in this case, grower, farm, and field are automatically matching up. But that isn't always going to be the case. Sometimes will say client, farmer, field, or there will be different names for what you want to match up to the grower, farm, and field in the shapefile as opposed to what you need to have it match up to in FieldX. You can also import field attributes that may be in that shapefile. Hit Next. And now on this final step, you'll confirm that the fields that FieldX thinks it's going to match up to are correct. So if it's in red text, these fields will be added new. So the grower, farm, and field will all be added new to FieldX. If you already have this grower in, so if this was actually Andy, my grower would not be added new. It would just be matched up. So you want to make sure that if a field already exists and you're just adding the border, make sure this text is in black on this final step, because that means no new field will be added. But if you're just starting out with the program, it's important to understand, too, that you don't have to add the fields first. You can skip straight to importing these files, and the grower tree will be set up. So I'll click Import. It's going to bring that data in, and the program is actually going to kick directly into a sync to make sure that the field borders and the field names get up to the server right away to make sure that your cloud database stays in sync with what's on your local database. Okay, and after it's done processing, you can see Jim Z was added to my grower tree on the left side here. Click OK for the import completed, and now I can see that these fields were added. And remember,